Shalom fam, it's your fams. They get there back at y'all with another video, back at y'all with another message. So I want to talk about how being quiet my whole life, or being the quiet one, help me. You got to understand that. So first and foremost, I want to say, like, when you a quiet person, people going to misunderstand you. They going to try to judge you because you quiet. You got to understand that, bro, because they can't figure you out. You got to understand that when you a quiet person, people going to have all this perception. They're going to have this data built up in their mind of what type of person you could be, instead of going on what you showing them. You got to understand that, fam. They're going to think you naive. They're going to think you easy to get over. They're going to think you ordinary because you quiet, or you don't tell about your business, this, that. You got to understand that people, they get uncomfortable when you quiet, or they get uncomfortable in your presence when you're not talking a lot, because they want to figure you out. When you quiet, you're not easy to figure out. You're not predictable. You got to understand that. You keep all yourself to yourself. You got to understand that people want to know all about what you got going on in your life, your personal life, your business life, whatever. They want to know about your problems, your whereabouts, what type of car you drive, what type of house you got. You got to understand that everybody want to know all this and that. And when you're not telling them that, they feel like you bigger than them, or you easy to get over, or this and that. But you got to understand that it's not even like that. The quiet ones is the ones you got to watch out for, because those are the ones that be having everything built up inside of them. Those the ones that be having all type of thoughts or some type of stuff built up in them that they don't want to push onto somebody. You got to understand that the quiet people, the pure people, they the ones who necessarily are the ones who try to operate in righteousness, who try to do all this positive and this and that, because they know if they get on their bad side, nobody can handle that, or just in general, nobody can handle that. You got to understand that when you quiet, fam, you let your thoughts race. You got to understand that your thoughts, you get about like 10,000 thoughts a day, 2,000 thoughts a day. I don't know what the science or that whatever it is on this and that, but you get a lot of thoughts a day. So when you actually is quiet, you actually get to hear your thoughts. You get to hear what yourself is trying to say. You get to hear what comes to your mind, or this and that. You got to understand that you get to hear your voice. You got to understand that when you quiet, you save yourself from tiring yourself out, because you got to understand that, like I said, everything is energy and frequency. So when you talking a lot, you basically draining yourself. You basically giving all your energy away because you talking a lot. When you quiet, you get time to recharge, rebuild. You get time to do this and that. You got to understand that when you quiet, you can scope the scene. You can see people's patterns and behaviors. When you quiet, like, you got to understand that, bro. Quiet, you can keep all your goals, your visions, your dreams to yourself. You got to understand that, because have you noticed when you talk a lot, or you tell about your goals, your dreams, and your visions, it's like stuff start going bad or stuff start going wrong in your life. It's because you're talking a lot. So when you quiet about it, nobody know your next. Nobody don't know what you got going on, or this and that. You got to understand that. When you quiet, people can't figure you out. They're going to think you weird because you quiet, or you're not talking a lot. You got to understand that. But that's, like I said, opinions are like a-holes. Everybody got their own opinion, but no one thinks they're a stink. You got to understand that everybody going to have their own opinion about you, but it's not the opinion that you got about yourself. So if you quiet, it'll save yourself from a lot of consequences. It'll save yourself from a lot of drama, or a lot of this and that. A lot of people laughing at you. You got to understand that. When people say, like, you get into an argument with somebody, or somebody cuss you out, or doing this and that, talking bad about you, and you come back with just silence, but silence is your biggest weapon, because you ain't got to say nothing to them. It's going to make them feel some type of way because you're not responding to them, or they going to look at it like, dang, that nigga think he above me, or that nigga not afraid of me because he quiet. Duh. Nigga, if you quiet, just because you quiet don't mean you soft, don't mean you weak. You quiet because you saving your energy, you saving them from getting hurt. You got to understand it. You got to understand. Being quiet, bro, it's just easy, bro. It's just like being quiet, it can help you from a lot, bro. Like, if people having a conversation, your friends or this and that, or just general and just people around you, fam, like, if it's low talk conversations, it ain't about nothing. It ain't about building. It ain't about spiritual or this and that, or it's some third dimensional type stuff, fam. Being quiet in those situations, bro, it's just the best thing to do, because you don't resonate with them. You don't resonate with this and that. You got to understand it. All around, bro, just being quiet, it could be a coping mechanism. It can be for somebody who get angry a lot, or just lash out a lot, bro. You just start to be quiet, bro. You just start to feel better. You just start to get better, bro. Because, bro, some days I go days without even talking, or just talking to myself, and I just like yell, or just like do something to remember that I'm still human and that I can still talk, bro. It's just like, bro, talking don't even feel real no more. It don't even feel regular no more. Nothing just feel regular, bro. Bro, just being quiet is like, bro, it's just like, bro, you don't want to talk all the time. It just get irritating when you talk all the time. You doing the same thing, bro. You ever notice you do something so much, you just get so tired of it, bro? Like, Not saying that, but let me stop right there because you read the Bible all the time, bro. You gonna get tired of it, but you still read it. Let me stop saying that. Let me not say it like that, bro. But like, when you talk all the time, bro, don't like, you feel me, bro? Like, it just like, you just want to be quiet sometimes, bro. Like, bro, you ever just get, I don't want to say that, bro. It's some stuff I want to say, but it's like, I think because, dang, I put it into like God's terms or like God's eyes and be like, dang, God talk, but we get tired of him. Like, you can't say it like that, bro. Like, I don't really know how I'm gonna say it, bro, but like, and all, bro, just being quiet it's a coping mechanism, bro. It's just like, you don't want to talk all the time, bro. You don't want to just give your energy all the way, bro. You got to understand that, bro. But so at the end of the day, bro, being quiet, it can help you, bro. It can help you with a lot. Keep your business to yourself. It can help you just not tell all your business to somebody. It can keep people on their 10 toes, keep people guessing, bro. You got to understand that, bro. But in all, bro, I love y'all. Yahushua loves y'all even more. Just stay up and blessed. We truly this. We not new to this. A1.